Hola, 'tis I, Alycia. How are you? I hope you're doing fantabulous. Hope you're doing amazing. Hope you're doing good. Good, however you were doing. I hope it's better than yesterday. I hope you woke up and, heard a bird tweet tweet or saw a pretty sunrise or maybe a sunset. Something good to bring a smile to your face. So, what are we going to look at? Something that won't bring a smile to your face, sadly. If you have not seen it, you should definitely check it out. There's this whole, I don't know if it's a series. I think there's two movies or two videos, however you want to say it, about it. I think his name's David Paulides, something like that. He has Missing, and it's one is about people who go missing in national parks, and the other one's about hunters, I think, that go missing. People who have, like, expert skills in being out in the wild, like someone who's not like me. And they're both very interesting to watch, and sometimes you can catch them for free on Prime or one of those things, but if you can't catch it for free, I'd say it's worth the money to rent it or buy it to watch it. They're just interesting things. So why do so many people go missing in national parks? It's kind of an interesting thing. Now, we know that there's a lot of times where we've seen crime stories where someone takes their loved one, usually their woman, into a national park and does a dastardly deed and takes them off the earth plane. Now we know about that, but this is where people go hiking and they're going to go on a camping trip, or everybody's camping in the place they've camped for 20 years or something, and somebody disappears. Like, what's going on? Why are they disappearing in the national park? So let's switch the screen. Why? Why are some people, going missing in a national park? Well, there's something not good about this. Interesting, the underlying energy here is about, like, abandoning that plan. I don't know if there was too many eyeballs on this plan that they were doing, but it's kind of like, let's step away from that plan for a while. This leads me to believe, allegedly, for entertainment purposes only, that this might be time for the conspiracy hat. Dale Gribble mode has been activated. This looks like there's a entity, don't know what type of entity, but it's an entity that is doing this intentionally. Like, there's a project with people, and they're doing this intentionally and kind of working in the shadows. It looks like they've abandoned this because somebody's caught on to this game. So it's like the larger operation that was doing this, whatever group that is, have been told to knock that shit off, stop, or they have been stopped. Either it's like, it's kind of a mishmash of energy where I get it. It's like there's a higher group of people who were saying, who were stopped, like, you're not doing this anymore. There's another group who's like support, who's backed off and not continuing, even though they haven't been forced to stop. Okay. They are emotionally bankrupt souls who were doing this. Shocker! They're doing this. They were doing this for their own enrichment in one way or another. It's like a literal, like it's a hunting grounds. Like, wow. Okay, so some groups out there trying to get people for projects. Okay. I'm curious, like, are they just like, how does this, like, how do they, national parks are fucking big. Like, how do you, like, know you're gonna get one? Like, is there, like, people who are just hanging out on trails, just, like, I don't know, Spider-Man in a tree, coming to zoop down and, burp, oh, gotcha, you're mine now, captured the flag. That's, national parks are big. How are they doing this shit? They're overcoming them. This is a weird. This is a they overcome them. Sometimes it's like we met you at the bar in town. This is sometimes like we just happen to catch you on a trail by yourself. Like it's almost like they set their mark and then they go after that person. Fucking weird. Underlying energy. Yeah, like, man. They set their mark, they see who they're after, then they follow them, and then however they incapacitate them, maybe at the restaurant they put something in their drink or their food, they follow them, and then they get them, and then they take them. Like, there's no hope. The people don't even know it. They've been watched for a while. Like, they have no idea what's coming. So it's not that they're just hanging out, like I was thinking, like a ding-dong. I was like, oh my gosh, they're just hanging out in the park and hoping someone comes by. No, it's like they're stalking their prey for an extended period of time. Fucking A. Be careful. God. Although it looks like I said it stopped, but let's just do a bigger read around this whole thing and see what other tidbits of information we can get, because this is, that would be terrifying. You're just like being picked out ahead of time, like, oh yeah, we need a 6 foot tall brunette male, yep, he'll work. And they go find one, and oh yeah, he looks like he's at it. Let me scan it, let me look him up on my facial recognition software. I don't know. Joseph, you're getting a little crazy. Wingo! Okay, let's just do a general read and see what info we can get on this. This is... Okay. Excuse me. Okay, so in general, it's a cruel plan. It is not, this feels like it's like one of these plans where it's like it's an official plan, but it's run badly. It's a side plan or something. It's like not a main project. It's a side project to get these people, but this is like a place where they go. It's just another place where they go to get people. So it's kind of like, oh, I haven't had any luck getting them my normal way, so I go and I get people in the national parks, and I need like a good specimen like this. I think I'll find one there. This, it's a shady like side thing to get people for a purpose. Okay, so like I said before, this is past, current, future. In the past, they were doing this shady shit, right? Currently, they're weighing their options because they've been voted off the island from doing this. So they, like, whatever this organization is that's doing this is not going to be working in mass doing this anymore. It doesn't mean that people won't go missing in parks. Of course they will, but the group behind the bunches of these other disappearances, for nefarious reasons, it looks like they've been caught and not doing that anymore. Okay. So the problem was their lack of balance. Temperance in reverse. Putting oil in my motor. They were taking these people for harvest. Allegedly for entertainment purposes. They were taking these people for parts. Like, oh my gosh, I need that from that person. Whatever it was, they're doing this because they need people's stuff. Whatever that stuff is. So the solution, take them out. Under consideration, this would be future, I think, is like we're seeing a better situation. Because they're voted off of the island of doing this nefarious type shit. Oh! Fucking Sneaky came back again in the reverse. Sneaky Snacker Tax. He's always around. He's never too far whenever we've got some shady shit going on. Paying to the Sneaky Snacker Tax. Okay. Alright. They got caught doing this and they're being punished again. They got caught doing this shady shit. This is like the reason they got caught was because obviously they're doing horrible things and are breaking up families and hurting families, and there's other consequences about this where it feels like even some people have gotten accused of being responsible for someone's disappearance, and they weren't, because it was this operation that was going on. Like, not all of them, but some of them, like, it felt like falsely accused. So there was that. And it's also like people were like missing their loved ones. It's horrible. Oops. And the group responsible is scared shitless that all their dirty deeds are going to be broadcast to the world, and they think that they have a really good reason for what they were doing, and that won't be conveyed to the people. It was like, we know better, and this is why we're doing it. Sure. The truth about them is just basically they are doing this because this was an easy solution for them to, like, again, it feels like I'm working on a car engine and I happen to see a radiator on the side of the road, so I'm going to take that radiator for my, like, car because I need to replace it so I can get on the road. Like, it was a sloppy operation. And it was like a lazy way to achieve goals or their project, whatever they're working on. I don't know. It's kind of like an arm where whatever this group is, like a specialty arm for the people who like to hunt, like for El Diablo types who, like, it was a method to get things done instead of another, like, it feels like there's other ways that they achieve getting people, but this was like a lazy one that they This is for the specialty people who like to do this kind of shit. It's almost like sanctioned hunting of the peoples. It's weird. This is the surprise card. Interesting about, like, there's been a lot of gossip about this, but I'm wondering if this is, like, at some point, like, that this gets exposed. Like, this, like, oh my gosh, you know, all those people that went missing and it was so weird. Guess what? Here's why. What? What? My goodness, this is nuts. So, I think we have our answer. It looks like there's a specific group of people looking to get some parts and substances and whatever they needed, and it was all for the thrill of the hunt. That's crazy town. That is crazy. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Adios.